Hello all, and welcome to your Friday night beer review. It's going to be the last beer review for the year 2025. It's December 26th right now. And yeah, it's well, it's not time for a year-end review. That's probably going to happen on New Year's Eve, unless something happens, of course. But I'm pretty excited about this final beer that we're going to be reviewing this year, 2025. Why? Because it is my favorite style from what is becoming one of my favorite local craft breweries for a variety of reasons. And this is Hana 1886. You call it a Pacific Common. You can also see here, Pia Nulu. And yeah, it's got a whole write-up explaining this right here, which of course I can barely see even with glasses on, so I went to the website to go and look at it. You can see here 4.8 ABV. So yeah, let's go to the website and just read that and have it be a lot easier. Created in collaboration with the Aloha Vintage Baseball Association, Baseball Association, reviving 19th century baseball as a living tribute to the Hawaiian Kingdom through period equipment, Olelo Hawaii on the field, which means the Hawaiian language on the field, and the spirit of aloha in every match game. Hanakoa 1886 Pacific Common is bright, crisp, and brewed in the tradition of 1886 with methods and ingredients true to their time. A toast to the lasting bond between San Francisco and Hawaii, united by trade, travel, and the great game of baseball. Enjoy the beer that honors the game, then join the Aloha Vintage Baseball Association as a player, volunteer, or fan, and help tell the story of Hawaii's sporting past. Pacific Common Ale is an homage to the California Common Ale, aka Anchor Steam Beer, but since Anchor Brewing copyrighted the term steam beer and we're not in California, we basically named it a Pacific Common Ale. Basically, Pacific Common Ale, California Common Ale, and steam beer are all the exact same beer style. 4.8 ABV. So yeah, just take a look at that art. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? Of course, it doesn't want to go in right now, but yeah, it's got like a picture of like a steamship coming into Honolulu Harbor, guys playing baseball in Kapiolani Park, which is one of the oldest parks in the state slash territory slash kingdom. So I'm going to put the glasses on. I think maybe you might have player names on here too. They do, but it is like way too small for me to see. Oh, and it has like the gear and whatnot, with Hawaiian names. And it's just got so much detail. This is what, you know, I love can slash bottle art like this, where it's just a work of art in and of itself. If I could have this as a poster, I would. I would totally. I love, you know, that sort of throwback style, that Art Nouveau style. I think this is Art Nouveau. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is Art Nouveau style, or maybe even before that. Yeah, but I've never actually seen the, what do they call it? The Aloha Vintage Baseball Association playing. I've seen article write-ups about it, and it seems like they go and take that thing really, really seriously. Um, if I was more of a sportsman, it would definitely be something I would consider. I really do enjoy dressing up in old-timey clothes and whatnot. But yeah, this isn't like a vintage baseball review. This is a beer review. So let's just get to it. I'm going to pour it out into this glass here. I probably should have wiped this glass down a little bit better. You can kind of see a lot of sticky bubbles. That's on me. But very well carbonated. A nice golden color with a slight hint of orange. Hmm. Hmm. Sweet, floral, slightly herbaceous hops, a mineral edge, and then a crackery malt base. Onto the palate now. Mm. Oh yeah, that's a style I love. Nice bracing bitterness up front. Kind of a honeyed malt and mineral top note. Very well balanced by slightly resinous hopping on the palate, slightly citrus hopping on the palate. Crisp without being bone dry. Mm. Yep, this is some good stuff. Definitely, again, a beer flavored beer. And that's why I like the steam beer. It definitely has like a beer flavored beer aspect to it. So this one, malts are a bit lighter and sweeter than most of the steam beer slash California Commons I've had. That said, still well within style guidelines. Mm, mm, refreshing. Not deeply complex, but not every beer needs to be complex. That's one of the things I'm constantly hammering. It just has to be just so. And this one is just so. Like, you know, I don't think I've actually, maybe I've reviewed like a couple of Hanako's IPAs, but I swear they do like these, lighter bodied styles so well. Why do I even need to touch their IPAs? I can definitely see myself watching a game and having one of these. So Hawaii actually does have like a deep connection to the sport of baseball. Alexander Joy Cartwright, who is one of, I wouldn't say he's the inventor of baseball because, a base and bat sort of game, a stick and base sort of game, has been around for hundreds of years. But he was one of the ones who helped codify it. And that was when he lived in sort of New York, New England area. And he ended up moving to Hawaii and lived in Hawaii and was, I believe, fire chief during the kingdom period. And he died and is buried in Hawaii. So baseball was introduced into Hawaii at a very, very um, early stage in the sport. So probably one of the first places outside of the United States where it was introduced. No, it's not particularly a popular sport. Modern baseball is not particularly a popular sport in modern Hawaii. I know it was much more popular in the past, just from my reading of local history, um, but it has really been supplanted by football and to a lesser extent basketball. There's still fields and there's still people who play it, obviously, but I mean, um, it's not like something that people will go and talk about. You know what I mean? I can tell you that at work, the people who are into sports will talk about football and to a lesser extent basketball, but you never really hear them talk about baseball. That said, I could see myself enjoying this because, like I said, I like old timey things. Y'all see the way I dress, right? If I had money, I would be wearing vintage clothes 24/7. I mean, just look at the art I kind of keep around here. And I don't know if you see this. This is more 40s style right here. But yeah, there's also like old absinthe sign. Like I got, you know, Edo period Japanese art. Painting my sister made for me of an absinthe bottle because she knows absinthe probably is my favorite liquor. Um, I just don't review it much because there's not many that are, one, they're incredibly expensive, and two, not many are sent to Hawaii. But yeah, so if you're in Hawaii and you love lighter bodied lagers, but still very crafty, very flavorful, very well done, definitely give this one a shot. Um, Unfortunately, I work on weekends, so I can't go and watch one of these um, baseball games. But if that ever changes, I definitely will consider it. I just have to get over my fear of driving around town. Yeah. And that is Hana 1886. Man, I just want this art as a poster. And that, folks, is your final beer review of 2025. Cheers.